Shall we first up? Let's look at Axie Infinity. So we let's look at what Axie Infinity is doing, and on a weekly time frame, I choose weekly time frame because of the choppy nature of the candle, and we want to first of all find our roof. Is your roof your current all time? And I want to say something that this might likely be like Solana. For now, they have not remembered it. And with a series of break of structure, every break of structure was respected. Let's look from the bottom. We have here the break of structure and a possible test. And we're going to clone it and possibly correct it. If it's not correct, this is perfectly break of structure. Demand floor, demand floor, break of the demand floor, supply rate, supply rate. So this is a potential bearish stop in the future where we expect a potential drop in price in the first leg rally. So under a first bullish impulse leg, price could stop on that leg on the potential retest the previous broken demand floor, now supply. The upswing continued under bullish aggression. You see a step into another layer of break and retest where structure was broken and retested here on structure at this level, another break and retest. So it's creating a demand floor here, break of the structure, and you can see that weekly candle retest. So this is another potential retest zone in case of aggressive bullish rally. So this is very much unpredictable but let's have it for the purpose of structure. Then let's look at the current time frame market structure. What structure is price trading on the market? You have to look down. And what we can see here, we have a strong weak rejection as a roof, strong weak rejection above that is telling the story. But we need to see if it's created a structure. So if it has a structure, then we want to stick to that structure. Remember the strategy. I do not want to cross the body of a weekly candle. Never cut the body of a weekly candle. Yes, just leave it that way. The reasons are best known to market makers. Never cut the body of a weekly candle. Most weeks you see on body of a daily candle. Most weeks you see on daily candle are body of 4 hours candle. So these are proven objectives. Now we have a structure at this level. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to bring this to the body of this candle where we have so that we can ignore that week and use it as a litmus test for a strong bullish leg. So what this means is that you'll be watching out for a break of structure. Now we have a clean structure in this market. We have now a roof, which now becomes a litmus test. So why is this a litmus test? Is that a breakout from this roof will ultimately mean that Axia Infinity is headed up. It's headed up. That's what it means. If it breaks out from here, Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to see something. The way it came down, the way it will go up. Hmm? Look at the structure here. Can you see this heavy bullish rally? That is what you will get. Just like Solana did. So we monitor structure and tell you what it will do. Now let's look at it if there is need for liquidity graph where the buying starts. The buying that heavy rally started from here. And this is important to us. And let us also see on that heavy rally there is a W structure and the price has broken from that W structure. So on technical, I do not want to I do not want to just sit on the this could also be a double top, but I didn't see any retest. There's no retest to this structure. There's no retest. And we cannot put this thing here because this is a weekly candle. We are not going to do that. We will not do it. So let's look at it from the bottom. This is where the rally started from, the weekly candle. And let's make it a zone. Because I didn't see any retest on that bullish rally. If I saw a retest, then I would have used a broken neckline and start to form my market structure. But since I didn't see that, I want to ignore it. I really want to ignore it. So this is the zone. So anything from 1 to 4 is a potential buy opportunity for you to look for entry. And if you enter at that level, most likely this guy is going to thrust up like rockets and push price to the upside. This is the new demand zone where you expect a bullish opportunity in line with the price movement. So what we see here is that the potential price return a possible trust. So I change the color to green, indicating that it's a buy. So if you want to ride with the big boys, you must be patient to understand the structure that they are setting up a strong bullish rally for Axia Infinity. And I will tell you something. Here we have a structure. Here we have a break of a demand floor and a retest. And price returns here, trading on supply, retest, a broken demand floor as a supply rate. We have a strong weak rejection return. And on that level, we have a horizontal break of structure. That horizontal break of structure is very evident. It's a peak liquidity from both sides. You can see the heavy candle rejection now serving as a roof and as a floor. So this becomes a potential stoppage to upswing. So in the future you have a rally. This is where that rally will definitely face an obstacle and it will be a determining moment for upswing where buyers will be tested for their readiness to push price beyond the supply roof. So this becomes a temporary supply roof that will push price down from 2023 December, which was tested. So I would like to change the color to red, indicating that when price gets to that zone, it will definitely send a sell trigger. It will definitely send a sell trigger at that level as indicated in the box. So the next thing we want to check is now what is the possibility that the rally will happen. Now we look down to see if we have other possible breakout structure. Now we found out that price has broken down with a strong horizontal structure. At this level, we see that we have a breakout structure at this level, and that breakout structure, very plain breakout structure, was broken, and price has decided to test that level. You can see that structure very clean. I want to change the color to black. I want to change the color to black. It's a structure. Here was a demand floor, break of a demand floor, retest, break of a supply roof, retest, retest. Price consolidated on weekly time frame before the break of the demand floor and the peak liquidity because this is a buying zone where institutions are high. These are institutional order block zones. So at these institutional order block zones, they constitute a majority of the point of entry by institutions and retail traders alike. So at this level, they wait to push price down. And price broke the structure, but respected it once, respected it twice before the break of the demand flow and the month of January return to respect it and is selling in line with price action. So what we see is that there's also a potential stoppage that will have another ascending trend line. And when you look at that structure acting as a dynamic support, as well as a new trend line to hold price from further bearish drop. So for us to correct this, let's put it here because we are now dealing with the body of the candle and we do not want to cut the body of the weekly candle. We really do not want to do that. It's against our strategy. Instead of cut the body of the weekly candle because it will really represent insincerity in charts. We don't want to do that. So this is the structure you have. And you can see the January candle is rejecting the structure. You can see the structure. If we place the structure from here, we are going to cut the body of the weekly candle. And we said we do not want to cut the body of the weekly candle. We do not want to do that. Instead, we will cut the body of the weekly candle. We will readjust, like here, we cut the body of the weekly candle, which is against our will. So I will return it here. Please, in my strategy, do not cut the body of the weekly candle. You are going to run into a very serious trouble. Cutting the body of a weekly candle is a sign of insincerity in our strategy. If you look here before we cut the body of a weekly candle, I have to return it to make sure that we do not and check my structure. You can never see me cut body of a weekly candle. It's impossible. I will not do that. And even if we do it, sometimes yes, it can be acceptable when market is trying to invalidate analysis. It's okay to invalidate analysis, but however, when analysis is invalidated, we have to see if it is stabilized. If it stabilizes, then we follow the instruction of the structure. So now the instruction now is very clear. The instruction now is for you to see if you are going to go long or return. If price breaks and return to this structure, of course it will break this descending trend and possibly go up. So Axie Infinity has a very big future. It has a very big future to swing. In fact, it will be like the case of Solana. Despite that, Solana ecosystem had a very strong rally that pushed price up. Axia could be having the same community. It's in a very good place on buy. But if you see from the way the structure is aligned, most likely it's going to form a double structure. The next week chart or candlestick might come as a buy to give you a double structure and then come back and let's look at it this way. The next week, as this week closes, it might give you a double structure which will come down to retest the broken neckline and now ultimately go up to break the so the descending trend line and ultimately look up because it's long overdue. Axia is waiting for a breakout and I will tell you this is what the structure is saying. It's not my making, but this is what the structure is saying. The structure is saying that Axia awaits a breakout and it's being guided by ascending trend. This is the ascending trend line, not from here. You can see the structure after structure making demand floor, break of the demand floor, price play on retest, supply roof, supply roof, supply roof, break of the supply roof, and return for retest one. And the next return is close of this in the opening of next week, you will see Axia jump. So Axia is giving you a buy signal. There's a buy signal for Axia, and I do not see price returning here. But however, market is dynamic. If it breaks that structure, it will ultimately want to come down to area of liquidity, then ultimately strike up. Yes, this is what you should get from Axia. But for where Axia is in a buy position. I'm sorry to say that. It's in a buy position. And let us look for more confluence to back that up. If you are looking for more confluence, then we have um, an institutional, this might be a retail cross. Let's look at it. I find a cross at this area. I don't know whether it's institutional cross or retail cross. But look, whatever it is, it becomes a cross that we want to use as evidence to back our buy idea. So at this level, so you can see while we are trying to keep the body of candles active, we have a break of structure at this level, and it's a continuous structure which did not violate our strategy. We did not violate our strategy. So, ladies and gentlemen, please go long on Axia Infinity. Go long on Axia Infinity. Go long on. It's not a financial advice. Oh. It's not a financial advice. It's a structural advice. The structure is saying go long. That is what the structure says. The structure says go long on Axia. It's a confirmed buy idea. Confirmed buy idea. We are not interested in this thing, but I'm just analyzing it as a market structure specialist to understand the structure of the market. and they use a special insight into interpreting the structure of the market. And you can go check our charts; they are almost 100% correct, almost 100%. Now you can see the structure here. We have here a W structure. This W structure was actually a bullish price action, and price broke out from the neckline, tested, and went on to print a new high before coming down. Respect the structure, respected it, broke it, retested, continued selling, came down to the area of this neckline and continued buying again. Why did I say market buy where market is buying? You see here have bought, you see here have bought, and when they return, what happened? Bought, here, bought before the break of structure. And when price broke to this area, if you know in the one time frame, you're going to see a retest again, and price came down here, bought, and it's coming down to this level. If it returns back here, it will be a thrust. So what does this mean? That if you are buying at this level, you are not wrong. You are buying at this level. Let me zoom it to make it clearer. Tell you that if I put my vertical strategy and I tell you if price returns again to that level, feel free to enter a buy. I will apply my vertical risk strategy. I want to see on the weekly candle where it cuts on that descending trend line. If you see price at that level, feel free to enter there for potential opportunity as the coming week will open. Axie Infinity will strike a buy. So I'm not telling you, we are telling you that next week we'll come back to see how the week goes. And it's a confirmed buy signal. Very clean structure, very clean structure, very clean. Let me hold in it. So if you feel our analysis is wrong, feel free to send me an open message. Don't send me private message. I will not answer you. I don't answer anybody in private. I do not have anybody as where I give signal. Okay, everything is free of charge. Where I teach this structure and how market is played. You can see this blue structure cannot be contested. So what I see here is that you see price is respecting it. The weekly candle came to that level and shown a significant buyback. So by the new week candle, you will see a complete trust. It is backed by double confidence. And look at the assisting hand to send Axia Infinity up track is from this structure, and they are helping to make sure that this rejection at this 5.878 level holds. So here you begin to see a pushback. So what you see is a classic buyback. And at this level, I'll tell you, let's remove this, that the probability for Axia continue to drop is very small. So what we should look at now is for buy opportunity for Axia using our strategy that price falls into this buy mode and makes it way up by breaking the structure. And the break of this structure will ultimately return price to the future movement up. So this is what we see for Axia using strategy of this strategy. But however, there are fundamentals that will continue to punish price. If that happens, and we have a break, the market is coming back to the area of liquidity where I expect you to set your buy order at this level. So set your buy order at this level. Where the market is now is good for a buy. So on a lower time frame, look out for buy opportunity on a lower time frame and enter buy for Axie Infinity. Yeah, though it's bearish, but it's setting up for a bullish move because now the price is creating a W structure. The first leg has been done, price go up, respected, and it's existing. And the next week is going to be a complete of the W structure. And that complete of the W structure from next week candle will move in this manner, where price will move now to break the neckline. It will move straight this way, then return here, then continue to trade up. So Axia is setting up. It's not a financial advice, it's a structural advice. So if you understand market structure and you think we are right in what we're saying, you take your risk. So that's what we have. Shall we first?